Fatima's house. Shout out to Progress Report.
The Progress Report.
Yo, what's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd checking in. This is the Progress Report.
Boss Brittany, the most litany.
I was waiting on that.
Yeah,
one.
don't keep that one to yourself.
Boss Brittany, the most litany.
It's your girl DJ Excel. You already know.
And
Fatima.
Okay,
right.
Fatima.
She said Fatima.
Boss Britt, the most glad.
No, I'm just playing.
Y'all are too funny.
Fatima, what's good, man? What you do?
What poppin'?
I own a branding and marketing company, creative studio, photography studio out in Vinings, Georgia. It's like 15 minutes north from here.
Lit.
Oh, I love Vinings area.
I like it too. It's growing. It's growing.
Is.
It's expanding. It's like a little Buckhead.
Exactly, and they got great restaurants out there.
Yep, the Battery. They just opened the new.
They did just open the Battery by the
What is called?
The
Vinings?
Vinings.
No, never heard of it.
I'm sure you have.
You know where Cumberland Mall is?
Yeah.
Yeah. My business is like 2 minutes from there.
Yes,
Okay, my business. Come on, boss. Boss up. My business is out there.
My company, actually.
Okay, let's get it.
So, talk about your business.
Dang, sis, that's a lot.
I get it.
You gotta, okay.
Tell us
What
all.
got you interested into it? And talk about what it is exactly, like.
Okay, so pretty much it's a branding and marketing company. I started a nonprofit in 2015 called Broken Crayons Still Color, and it was basically against like mental and physical sexual abuse of women. Like we were in the shelters and doing like homeless drives and things like that. 2016, I was working corporate, and then I was just like on my Libra shit, so I was like, fuck it. I was like, I do not want to do this shit. And my mom had like a little hair braiding salon out in Smyrna. And I was like, let me get that. And she thought I was playing, like, because she was about to retire. She'd been like 14 years. So I was like, let me get that. She was like, you're not going to be able to pay rent. You're not responsible enough. So
Damn, mom.
Yeah, I'm African, though. So that's how it starts.
True.
It starts. You got to prove it.
That's real.
I hate her.
That's not racist.
We really dance.
They do be
That's
dancing like a
like
Embracing the culture, nigga. I wish I knew what that is. This is Wakanda.
Yo, I already asked her. She said she ain't from there.
You remember Wakanda?
Wakanda is not a real place.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
No, but
is.
why you look real like?
It was made after the asteroid hit the planet, and then all the herbs.
Y'all upset? Y'all don't know nobody from Wakanda?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. All right. So your mom.
So,
and you
like,
were
growing up with an
African.
African family, your mom, like, are you saying it's harder to, like, they don't take you as serious, or what are you saying?
Well, being first generation, like our parents come from like a whole nother country, and like they come over here, they don't speak the language, they don't, it's not even just necessarily traditional. It's like they get through so much like shit to get to where they are. They just kind of like, y'all have it easy, like y'all
a fact.
Here for y'all educated here, speak the language, like y'all school is free, like you could go to school for free if you actually work hard enough, like so it's always just like harder. And then I was always a rebel child too, so it was definitely like, all right sis, because like, you know, when you're creative, you be having mad different ideas. You want to do everything until you really figure out like what you actually want to do. So I took over the salon. I turned it over into a full service salon, and within the year I taught myself like a lot of business development. I was still doing my nonprofit work, and just because I was so young owning the business, so many women were reaching out to me like, you know, how do I LLC? How do I get a trademark? Like, how do I build a website?
Great
things
questions
like that.
too.
Right. So then like something sparked in my head, like another part of like, you know, empowering women is financial literacy. Like
Absolutely.
we gotta get our bag. Like we can mentally improve ourselves and all that, but if we don't have that bag, we still, you know,
That's true.
oppressed to a certain level. So that part of my business just started growing. So I closed my salon in December 2017, and then I purchased the space next door.
Was your mom upset that it closed?
No, I closed it to expand.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when she started taking me serious. Actually, like that's when she was like, okay, you might be on to something. So
Okay.
I bought the space next door and kind of like knocked the wall down and made it like one thing. And so it's like an all women's like creative workspace, because I feel like there's workspaces out here, but they're kind of geared to like professionals. But there's women out here that are painters and rappers and hosts and all type of stuff. And
Especially out in Atlanta.
they don't really have a hub. So
That's a good
I was
point.
like, I just wanted to create that, and then we put the photography studio in there, and then we just decided to make a business out of like the game that we were teaching women from like what we learned.
Nice.
Yep.
I mean, that's so impressive. That's why I was
Thank
just
you.
like, yo,
Boss.
we gotta talk to her.
Boss.
Like, that's awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Damn.
What part of Africa y'all
Can you
from?
Go ahead.
What part of Africa?
Guinea, West Africa.
Okay, West Africa.
So most of your clientele is like in the music industry, or can you speak about that?
I really have clients in all industries. I just really entered.
Let's be clear. Everybody eats.
Y'all stop.
Let's get it, Fatima.
So, majority of my clients are kind of in like the fashion industry. I have corporate clients that are kind of like professional, and for the longest, like people have always reached out to me like on some, you know, branding and management in the industry, but I kind of felt like I wasn't necessarily like ready or prepared for that, but I've kind of like just started to like get into the music industry and like branding certain artists and things like that too.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have a question. So like, I think a lot of us think that we know how to brand ourselves and market ourselves until you speak to somebody that actually does this, and then you like come up with like 50 ideas you never thought of. So can you give us some things that for artists or something that's out of the norm, or like another way to work IG or something, like any tips you have?
She's trying to get free ideas, man. Be careful what you say. She's trying to get the free ideas out of you.
Nah, but for real though, because like there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't think about, you know.
My biggest thing is you got to stick in people's mind. So that's the biggest thing about branding. Like a lot of the times people brands display too many messages, and I was somebody that went through that because I was doing branding. I had my nonprofit, then I had a salon. So people was like, "Bitch, what do you do? Like, what do you do?" Like, so it's like you gotta stick in people's mind with, and it's a psychology, like down to like colors, like fonts, like the like when you see a Nike sign, or when you just hear like Nike's catchphrase, like just do it. Like they're selling fitness clothes, they're selling, you know what I'm saying? Like they're selling shoes, they selling things that you work out in, and a lot of people's biggest issue is literally just getting up and doing it. So that catchphrase is like, it's in everybody's head. It's simple.
Write that down, people. Free game.
Right.
Hey, you gotta get some people some game.
That is true though.
No, I give a lot of free game away, to the point that's where I had to really realize, like I'm not one of those people that, I work with all women. Like I work with all type of people. Like people come to me with massive budgets, and people come to me with smaller budgets, and it's like whatever I can give you within the budget that you have, like I'm gonna work with you.
And
like
that's dope.
yeah, so it's like for me it's just, are you serious about what you have going on? Are you serious about your craft and like what you actually doing? Because a lot of people bullshit.
Do you
know?
do any like vlogs or anything?
So when Lala first asked me to be on the show, I got like one of my first major clients like that same day. So I had an anxiety attack. I had an anxiety attack. That's what was going on.
She was supposed to be on the show a minute ago, but she played it. She was just like, yo, I'm not coming to the show. Fuck the private support. No.
That's not what it was. That's not what it was. I'm just really like,
this interview's over. Take your cup and go.
We don't want your free.
Give me my liquor back.
You stupid.
No, that's not what it was. What was weird was she contacted me, and then I got my major client the same day, and it's like you kind of go through this thing where you just like, what the fuck is going on?
But I understood.
So
That's why I said,
like,
bitch, get that money.
Yeah, she was like, she was real cool about it. I was really having an anxiety attack because I have anxiety. That's just what's real. So she was like,
Lala don't be tripping though.
I know. She was like, come on this show, and I'm just like, So like,
I was
like, damn.
Overwhelmed or like
Extremely
overwhelmed.
overwhelmed.
Sound like good things.
It was good things, but sometimes when you've
Like
been
pressure.
through so much, like crazy shit, like when good things start coming, sometimes you be like, whoa.
Yeah.
How do you
What's
get
going
all
on?
these clients?
Okay, plethora of ways. Like, if you do good business, like business come to you. Like,
I gotta write that down.
That's just
If you do good business come to you.
so. It's
Period,
like
point blank.
because from January to maybe like June, I was going through a whole construction phase. So I didn't have a building whatsoever. I wasn't really selling a product. The only thing I was doing was a service. So it's like, if you're talking to people and you're telling them like, I know what I'm doing, I can do this for you. Like, you got to point and prove. Like, and so I started with my hot market first. So it was like, a lot of the times people, like people that know people that
That's
know
a fact.
people. And sometimes you really ignore just how much money is just even around you, or how much business and connections are even just around you. I started with that. And from there, I built my catalog before I even came out and said I do branding and marketing. Like when I came out and really started saying I do branding, I already had 30 clients because I was like, let me make sure that I know what I'm doing before I tell the public this is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about really mastering your craft for real.
For people who don't know, define the difference between your hot market and cold market.
Okay. Your hot market is family, friends, people you've grown up with. If you play sports, like I've been like, it's so weird.
Ran track,
I know you used to hoop.
You ran track.
She was like, get that here.
Volleyball.
Yeah, facts, volleyball.
It's so bad that I'm so tall. All I ever did was
Trust me, I
cheerleading.
get it,
I was a cheerleader. That's it. I didn't run no track, none of that. Useless, right? Yo, that's crazy. Everybody asks me,
Brit, so
you playing basketball, all that. Nothing.
I get it, man. I'm tired. They be calling me a grasshopper and shit.
All that shit. I heard it all. I done heard it all.
But it works when you older. I think it's a better.
As you get older, you get comfortable.
You embrace it.
When you young,
when you in middle school, when you like 5'8", everybody like
short as fuck. Yay high. You like yee high.
We're
still yay high.
Oh damn.
I'm cool. I'm 5'3" and 3/4. I'm good, love.
Little daddy.
5'3" and 3/4.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But
She didn't even tell the difference between the hot market and the cold market.
Your hot market is kind of just like people that you already know. Like, me and my business partner sat down one day and we told ourselves like for an hour we were just gonna get on Instagram to everybody that like. Cause like I have 3,000 people that follow me. I don't really know 3,000 people, so it's like I was like, let me go to people that just follow me and contact them and tell them like this is what my business is. And like the reaction that we got from that, it's like it let me know like okay, there's definitely people around you that, especially if you're offering a service that everybody needs. It's like there's definitely people around you that you could beam off of. And what happens is they start talking to other people. And your cold market is the people that start inquiring and that come from the outside. Your hot market is people that you already, and hot market doesn't have to mean like just family or like friends. Like it could be a friend's boss or like somebody that you still need to do good business. Like you got to do good business with. So it's like once they start spreading, because like we have social media now, so people forget like word of mouth is still powerful. Like it is. It's very powerful.
Big facts.
I agree 100%. I learned that too. It's just like sometimes just being an entrepreneur, you be like, bruh, I'm the type of, they know me, I'm a planner, you know what I mean? So I be liking to know if it's January, I like to know where my meal's gonna come from in October. That's just how I am. But I had to learn, like, okay, like you just said, just do good work. Because when you're doing good work, the word gonna speak for itself.
Yeah, that's why when you hit me up, I was like, I gotta come on this show, y'all.
Absolutely.
I was like, the first time I had a panic attack, I was like, I gotta come on this show. I was like, I watched it. I'm like, dang. I'm like,
which
y'all
one you watched? Not
good.
just fucking with you. I was like,
I watched because I'm about to start.
No, but we really want to like showcase the women too.
Absolutely.
Because women are really killing it. You know,
we out here. We are out here.
Like, what you doing is really big.
Thank you.
Yeah, because that's not an easy thing to. I know people who do marketing. They struggle so hard. They can't find clients. Can't people who are consistent or serious.
Because it's really personal. That's what's really scary about this business.
That's
like
so true.
when somebody coming to you with their dreams, like people are crazy, including me. Like especially about something I like, my baby, something I love. Like people aren't crazy. So it's like people want to go to school for marketing, and then people want to learn like everything you can hand online about marketing. But if you don't get personal people, if people don't trust you, like you're not gonna be able to brand them because they're not gonna listen to you.
So true.
They're not gonna listen to you.
So what kind of things do you brand with artists? Like what's the process?
Okay.
What are you paying attention to?
Okay, a lot of different things. Like I just started really getting into even like the production side, which is really weird because I started off just with like your image, like because the biggest thing about a lot of artists that I pay attention to is like I'm gonna bring up like Lil Baby and Gunna, like people care about the way that they dress, even though a lot of people may not be fans of it. They have an image that sticks in people's mind, and it's like a lot of artists don't have image. So we always start with like photo shoots and just like social media aesthetic, just really letting them know like what kind of content to post, how to really come off to their consumer. But now I'm starting getting into like the engineering, production, like actually like building people's sound.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it's weird, but it's cool.
So I'm assuming you went to school for this.
I'm actually a college dropout, bro.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Anything
I mean,
is possible.
dropouts.
Yeah.
Right.
No, for real,
Looking kind of like, not me.
You know what?
How we gonna keep fucking with
I dropped out twice.
Before, like,
I tried so hard. I tried
like
so
a year
hard.
or two ago, like I was off for college. I went to college. I graduated, but now I'm really like, you know, especially in this business, you could teach yourself the same shit
Facts.
with reading and YouTube. You know, if it's not a job like a nurse, you need a degree. You know, a doctor, you need a degree. But like shit like this, like you
I
can
agree 100%.
teach yourself if you actually put the time into it. You know what I'm saying?
I watched this documentary where it said from Gary Vee. I don't know if you
yeah.
know
Oh,
Gary.
yeah.
And he said people paying $50,000 to go to school to learn what you can look up on your phone. And
Okay.
it's like that. It's like that.
You can literally look
I
up.
feel like-
You can literally look up the books they're reading and fucking read them.
And read them.
I feel like school just make it easier for you to find the resources, like boom, 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 boom. But at the
Absolutely.
end of the day, you
The
ain't
right
lazy. You can find your own shit.
Yeah.
It's out there.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I think, you know, with school, we just condition in our minds to think like right after high school,
You gotta go.
go.
Get a good job.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm glad I went, but
Yeah,
all throughout college, like honestly, I never got the college experience. I was always working, trying to get the bag. Like
Yeah.
I went to one party, but it was lame as fuck. Like, you
Went
know
to
what I'm
one?
saying?
I was a
Party.
nerd, so.
I am a nerd, but no, it wasn't even
You
like.
went to one
But-
party.
How did you go to one party?
The point
I didn't
is-
even go to college. I dropped out. I went to several
I
parties.
went to two
See
big
how they trying to
parties.
play me?
She must have got her associate. She wasn't there for 4 years.
First
fam.
of all,
Facts.
the
One
point
party.
of the story is this. Now, see, I graduated 2013. Like,
Woo.
me coming up now, fuck you. Me coming up now, I probably would just look at it different. Like, that is a lot of money you saving, and you go in debt. Like, unless your parents got that bag, my nigga, like, you got to be
Or you going to
proactive.
school for a
Grants,
specific.
scholarship.
No, I really think
Yeah.
it depends.
I went to school for public relations.
I really think what career it is.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you're going for like marketing shit, depending what type of job you
Music,
want, you can
entertainment,
teach
you
yourself
can teach
this shit.
exactly.
And that's one thing I really want to start pushing to people. Like I used to push college and stuff, but reading and
Yeah.
fucking like, yo.
Yeah, because people go to college and don't read.
Yeah, no, and you know
That
what?
is-
I
I didn't really
never
read that
really
much.
did unless I had to. I mean, I
Yeah.
graduated
Yeah.
with a good ass GPA,
But
but
now
like,
it's different.
yo, whatever you interested in, you could teach yourself. And the
Fact.
thing is,
Yeah.
what I say is like, we don't have $1 million friends, but by reading a book, you can read $1 million person
Right.
input.
Yeah.
You know, and we don't realize that.
You
like,
do
we
have
can-
$1 million friends. $1 million friend, $1 million
Right,
friend.
don't ever play me, bitch.
These $1 million friends.
Okay, thank you. I like her. Fuck you.
No, but for real, like we can still surround ourselves with $1 million people through
Right.
YouTube
Yeah.
and books.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And like, some people just
School
don't
is
get
also
it.
good to network though too. I will say that you meet a lot of
Absolutely.
people from different places.
I mean,
Absolutely.
Diddy
It's
made
like-
it big in school. you know
Yeah,
what I
so
mean?
Right.
we ain't saying I go to school, kids. Don't
Absolutely
get the
not.
wrong impression.
Right.
But
Teach
I'm
yourself
just
some
saying.
shit though.
I'm just saying, go to
They-
school
they
for
went-
yourself. Don't
we
go to
didn't.
school because
Yeah.
society says so, because
Yeah.
your parents
That
say
part.
so. Like, go to
Facts.
school for yourself and go to school for what you actually want to go
Make
to
it
school
make
for.
sense.
And if you want to go at 23 or 24 or 50 or
Absolutely.
whatever, you can
Absolutely.
go. Like,
Y'all
it's not a
start
time
DJing.
You can be that old bitch in class.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm
Period.
just playing. But seriously.
I started doing my first parties in college. I was
that's
like,
real
yo,
shit.
it was college that got me DJing.
That's
Like,
real.
Okay.
That's real.
Shout out to boarding school. So how old are you?
Girl.
I'm 24.
Oh, you are
baby.
young and
Oh,
boss,
you a
young
real
boss,
boss.
young boss.
Salute
Young
again,
boy.
then. Right. That's awesome.
So,
Yeah, I feel
what
old.
else do you plan on doing to building your, clientele
Empire.
and your business?
Empire.
That part.
Yeah.
Honestly, to the point that I'm at, I've really stopped planning. And that's just real.
That's the bitch I hate.
Drive outside.
It's like, to me, like the best part of business is like fluidity. So for me, I'm just like wherever it kind of like takes me, because for the longest I've planned, and it's like my business has always been like. So for me, it's like purpose. I know what my purpose is: teach women how to get that bag, help women get that bag. So as long as I'm doing those two, it's like
That's dope.
I don't know how far it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Thank you.
Last question for the night. How would you define the word progress? Our show is called The Progress Prayer. We talk about getting better and all that good stuff. So what does it mean to you?
Starts here. before anything else. It's like it's definitely mental. And a lot of the corny stuff we've been hearing since like children, like we think it's corny. It's really real life. Like
that reading shit, like read. You be like,
fuck if you go back and read Junie B. Jones, bro. I know that sounds so crazy,
that's a fact,
bro. Go back and read Junie B. Jones.
That bitch was being facts.
She had all the answers.
Yeah,
she did.
That's a fact.
She did.
That's a fact.
Nah, that's real shit. Well, look, man, we definitely appreciate you coming through the Progress Support.
Thank y'all for having me.
You can post to any events that you got coming up. You know, don't just post and not tell us. But you know, we definitely want to support because we do like what you got going on.
Thank you.
I need some marketing.
Just the Progress Support, y'all.
Yes, come talk to me. Come shoot. Come hang out. For real.
Let them know your Instagram and all your social media.
You can find me personally at Fatima's House. It's FATIMAHOUS, no E. My business Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, everything else is House 11 HOUS 11 Co. So House 11 Co.
I have one question.
Yes.
So for your business, do you do like packages or do you do monthly things?
I do both.
Okay.
A little bit.
That's what I said.
Stop. We just silly.
You're a broke ass bitch. I got payment arrangements. You're broke ass.
That's when I say like I really work on like anybody's budget. No, that's like I feel like that's my best competitor's advantage to like anybody. It's like you could come to me with like whatever, and it's like if it makes sense, like we'll do it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
good
is
to
good
know.
to know.
Good to know.
We just silly like that. Don't take it in. We just silly. That's the Progress Support, y'all.
All right,
We'll be right back.
Progress Support, gang.
You stay right here. We're going to get some drops.
Stay right here. Don't.